good morning, good morning. Welcome to your daily reading, daily pick a card reading for February 8th, 2025. Now, I apologize ahead of time for the lighting. It looks like it is nighttime in this room, and it's not. Just another one of them gloomy, cloudy days. I'm ready for some sunshine, folks. I'm ready for some sunshine. But anyhow, we're going to start off with your astrology dice. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, on the astrology dice, for the subject or what the situation is, we have, if I could get it in camera, Mercury. And the how Mercury is coming through is Gemini. And the area in the chart is 5th house. So we're doing this before we get into the cards, like always. So the focus today is on communication, intellect, thoughts, messages, and the way it's being expressed with Gemini is that quick thinking, the adaptability, duality, curiosity, social interactions. And it's in the 5th house, which is the house of creativity, romance, self-expression, joy, entertainment, the fun house. So, pulling those together, today's energy is centered around how we express ourselves, communicate, and navigate social or creative situations. Expect dynamic conversations, potential dualities in decisions, and in decision making, maybe going back and forth, and the need to balance logic with playful energy. Okay, now that we've got those, let's go ahead and get into the cards. The pick a cards. Back here are for those celebrating a birthday today, for their year ahead. This is the main pick a card. If you chose card number 1, you've got the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles represents that security, the abundance. Today is a great day to making practical decisions, maybe doing a little bit of financial planning, or stepping into some kind of leadership role, focusing on building long-term stability, embracing confidence in your own skills. But he brings about a sense of and mastering the ability to ground yourself as well. Now, if you chose card number 2, ouch, 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 5 of Swords. Okay. The theme of the 5 of Swords is conflict, mind games, hollow victory, all that BS. Now, this card wants to warn you of potential arguments. And be careful of that mindset. I got to win this no matter what it costs. And it's a reminder to make sure you choose your battles wisely today. Try to avoid any kind of unnecessary conflicts and be mindful of how you communicate, as this card is also a card of misunderstandings. Something that you say could be construed as something else and vice versa. So be mindful of the communications and be mindful of somebody that might try to play some mind games with you today. Card number 3. Another 5. The 5 of Wands. That's struggles. That's competition. Okay? That's You could say arguments, but to me it's more of stress between individuals. It's more of an ongoing conflict. Now, tension may be rising from or because of difference in opinions, or there could be some competitive situations. However, this card also encourages healthy competition that can push you to improve. Stay adaptable and stay open-minded. Sometimes this could represent an internal struggle. Whatever you are struggling with as far as your creativity, your drive, it may be it's a struggle to even get out of bed today. Let's keep it real. But the main theme that keeps coming across is a struggle or a conflict. That's conflict too, which really drives the point home here. Combining all three of these for all viewers, for the collective, today's reading highlights power struggles between stability, conflict, and competition. The King of Pentacles, he's kind of urging and trying to push the idea of steady, grounded approach, while the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands indicate a challenge. Problems with communication. Maybe even people not really working too well together. And the astrology dice kind of reinforces that Mercury in Gemini, that brings a fast-paced conversation. It's like loose lips sink ships. Just came to mind from Spirit. Okay? These interactions could involve creative projects, social dynamics, even, for some, romantic tension. So your advice today would be staying grounded, like the King of Pentacles. Be practical and patient. Try to avoid any kind of ego-driven bullshit, drama type stuff. And turn this energy of the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands into fuel for motivation rather than unnecessary trauma drama. Okay? Okay. So we are going to go ahead and move forward to the birthday readings. Okay. Your solar year cards. The major arcana for your year. Okay. I'm not thrilled with the Devil card. But the Devil card is a reminder of maybe some temptations, maybe some power struggles, maybe some unhealthy attachments here. That includes even negative thinking. But this year you may be confronted with limiting beliefs, some unhealthy attachments or patterns that have been holding you back or will try to hold you back. It's a time to recognize these and recognize them in all aspects of your life. And if you're feeling stuck and in a certain area, that's devil energy as well. And it's a time of recognizing that and working on breaking those chains and reclaiming your power. Now, your solar year card is the Lovers in the reverse. Now, right away I get a broken relationship that you may still feel attached to, that you've been having trouble getting away from. It does signify some disharmony or like a misaligned relationship here. The Lovers reverse it indicates difficult choices, because the original Lovers card was the Choice card, originally called the Choice. Or it is some kind of imbalance in your relationships. There may be a little bit of confusion around your partnerships, or your personal values or major life decisions. And it's saying you need to focus on self-love and realigning with your true wishes, desires, and what you really want. Now, how the astrology dice tie into this. Mercury and Gemini in the fifth house. This is a year of heavily influenced by communication, personal expression. And with that devil and the lovers reversed in play here, you need to watch out for persuasive influencers or indecisiveness in love and creative pursuits. And you have to make sure you are perfectly clear when it comes to your commitments. What is worth committing to? So this year is about breaking free from limitations in love, creativity, and your personal choices. The devil is suggesting some entanglements. Let's call a spade here. Well, the Lover's Reverse warns of some issues and possibly issues in your relationships, and possibly avoiding some necessary decisions that you really need to make and has needed to make for a long time. And with that Mercury and Gemini in the fifth house, you're being encouraged to find new ways to express yourself and communicate. Maybe even new groups, new outlets here. So, be mindful of what or who you're giving your energy to. Prioritize yourself, your self-awareness, your honest communication, and creative freedom. So, today's energy brings a lot of growth and challenges, both in the daily interactions and the long-term personal transformation. Now, whether you're trying to navigate through like stability versus competition, or if you're facing some deep internal shifts that are going on with your relationships, mindful communication is going to be key. And communicating very clearly. So, if this reading resonates with you, share your insights in the comments below. I'm wishing you a day of wisdom and very powerful year for those celebrating a birthday today. And with that, that wraps up your reading. And I love you all. And I send you off with love and light.